Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Just wanted to come and do another update today. I know I did a short one yesterday. Thought I would do another one today on what's going on over here with My Comic. We have a new feature, and that feature is, with everything, we find a couple of little glitches and bumps along the way. So there is the ability now to resort your rewards and to hide and unhide things, if you will. And that is supposed to work independently of the other editing of a reward. And unfortunately, right now it is not. So we are working on giving that that particular piece an exemption. So if you have a reward right now that has already been claimed by a contributor, by a backer, then right now the system will not let you change the order of that unless you are an admin, which means pretty much it's one of the 4 or 5 people that we have working as admins that can do that. That will be changed. We have our site architect, I like to call him the main engineer, that's going to be working on that for us and making that exemption. Hopefully we can get that up very, very soon. If not, then what needs to happen is just please contact support. Let us know what changes you want to be made. And chances are I will actually be the one making those changes for you. So we'll go in and we'll edit those out and put that in the right order. Now, also the other thing is when we turn that on for the entire site, what happened was some of the campaigns did an automatic, there was an automatic algorithm that sorted things. And so some things that had expired or weren't, and it didn't work, the algorithm didn't work the way that we had thought that it would work, which, it's something new. I mean, we wrote it from the ground up. But it did do some sort ordering on your campaigns. So you may need to go in and check and just make sure that everything is unhidden and that it's in the order that you want it in. Typically, if it hasn't been selected, then it is, you can still change that sort order. It did put things that were, what I was finding so far consistently, if there's a reward on your campaign that was backed a lot, like it was really popular, it sorted that as number 1. So, which was very helpful because in many cases that was the one most people will want as the first reward scene. So we are working on it to where everybody will have access to fix those. If you need that addressed, please let us know. We hope that you'll get the information in. We're going to be sending out an email to everyone this afternoon to let everyone know that what is going on with the new feature and its functionality and how to get around some of the things if you do run into an issue. So I just want to take a couple minutes and show this off one more time. So right here, I'll just use the hybrids double feature. I'm going to go to edit and I'm going to go to rewards. And you're going to start noticing a lot of different things on rewards now that were not there before. Now you have the ability to collapse these rewards so you can just jump through them very quickly. You also have the ability to duplicate the reward. Every aspect of the duplicate except for the shipping options, which I know a lot of people's like, well, that's what I want to be duplicated. Well, what we keep running into an error with that because of the complexity of our shipping calculator or whatever with the shopping cart. So that is something that we're working on, and we will bring that in hopefully soon. But with this, it does still duplicate all of your coupon codes and any kind of descriptions, so you can go in and edit those very quickly. It does duplicate attributes and things like that. So the only thing that you will have to update is just the shipping. It was just a little more complex there, and so we have a little more work that we need to do on that. So we are still working on that aspect of duplicating the reward. All right, so then the other thing you'll notice is here is the reward order, and this is now required. This says lowest numbers display first. Okay, so if you want this to display, this should be displayed third. Okay, this one I have set to display fifth. This one I have displayed fourth. So I have my two digitals next to each other. So digital 1, digital 2. I have the role-playing core, that's not the core book, but the quick play. And then I have some t-shirts down here, number 6. Number 7 I wanted down there. And then I want this one to show up as the 8th one. And then I had a 9th slot that I wanted hidden, but I wanted print number 1 there, and I wanted number 2 to show up second. And as you can see, I also have this one right. I have one that, where is that at? I don't have any hidden ones on this one. All of these are there. Pardon me, my history with COVID and reduced lung function long term from that, which praise God. So a year ago I did the lung function test and I was at 33%. This year I did it, I'm at 49%. So my lungs are improving, and so there's a lot of, that's actually a pretty big improvement year to year. But with the weather the way it is, I have to be very, very careful. It's very easy for me to catch a chest cold, which I've been fighting now for a couple of days, making sure that I'm taking my supplements and everything like that, just to stay healthy and not let it get me in the hospital, because I could easily turn into pneumonia with my lungs the way they are, and put me out of commission. And we don't want to do that. We're too busy making comics. So if I go back to preview, I can take a look at this, and you can see the sort order is right here. All right, so if you notice that you go to your campaign and you notice that the order looks funky, or that there's rewards that aren't being there, you need to go into edit and look at the sort order, look at that required field, because it will override. And if you have trouble, like it won't let you edit that, then please contact me. Do support@fundmycomic.com. Todd and I both have that email that comes directly to us, and we will deal with all of those as they come in. We are not going to be doing any work tomorrow unless it is a absolute emergency. Then I'll do it. I have a turkey to smoke in the morning, and we have family coming in tomorrow afternoon. But Friday, we will be doing Fund My Comic stuff on call. So if there is a problem and you do need to get something sorted out, especially with the new reward order, before the weekend, then we will take care of you, okay? Just so that you know, I will be answering those calls. Most of this stuff I can do from my phone, but I'm going to have my tablet with me all weekend, so that I can handle those things as they come in and if they come in. Okay, so I always like this show preview tab or button down here at the bottom, because then it shows you exactly what the page is going to look like once it's been edited. And as you can see, this no longer goes by dollar amount, but it goes by the order in which I want people to see it. So I want people to start out with the physicals, and then go down and look at these kind of add-on items that they can add on to this campaign. So that's how I have that one set up. When I did, and I'll just go out of this one real quick. And so because I'm an admin, I can edit this, but this is actually under Joe's account. And so we are working on adding collaborators. So you will be able to add another user as a collaborator. So they'll be able to come in and edit your campaign as well. So that's one of the next things that we're working on. Probably for Christmas. I think it's going to be a Christmas present, maybe. Right now, we're having a lot of growth with the site. We're getting, I think we had 100 new users come in recently, over a couple of days, which was amazing. We've had uh, some people really uh, getting, kind of getting an eye for my comic and taking a look at it and starting to discuss it more and looking at it as a possibility for them for their crowdfunding. And so that's nice. So people are going through and perusing the site, and so we've actually signed on number of new users, and the transactions are really doing quite well. And I'll show you one of our analytics pages so that you can kind of get an idea of where we're at. I have no problem. It's all stuff that we don't mind showing the public. But let me go to the Starcross team up. And Starcross team up, there it is. And so we have the Starcross team up here. Wow, we got a backer, 12 backers. Thank you so much. So we have we rearranged this to where you get the physical book first, and then you can see the connected holofoils for the other books, and then we have the digital, and then we have the team up bundle, and then the buy me a comic, the metal print, and the chibis. And so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to change the order of this, because what I want is for that big ultimate package to be number one. All right. So I'm going to go down here to this reward, and I want this one not to show up third. I want it to show up first. So I'm going to make that one number one. And then I want this one up here to be number two. So I'm just going to go through this, and I'm going to reduce this one so that I don't see that one. And then I'm going to reduce this one so I don't see that one. I want this one to be number two. It's currently sort of ordered number one. If I did both of them at number one, it would save, but it would put the cheaper one first. And then I want I want this one to be number three. So I'm just going to go down there and do that. And as you can see, I still have the ship to, which is a $4 off coupon that I add right here. It's very easy to add coupon codes. I'm going to be doing a more in-depth video with coupon codes and shopping cart and sort order and how all of that can work out for your benefit there. And so, all right, let me see. So I've hidden this one, the kitchen sink, because it is expired currently. So that one's been hidden. All right, so that one's number 3. What do I want to be number 4? Do I want the metal print to be number 4, or do I want... So we have 1 and 2. Maybe I want the digital to be number 4. So let's do digital number 4 on that one. I think buy me a coffee, or buy us a coffee, should be last. So I'm going to go ahead and choose 8 for that one. And then I want the chibis to be no, not 7. I want it to be 6. And then I want the metal print to be 7. So we're going to put that as number 7 out of all of my rewards. And so that should work. So I'm going to save that. You can see it says in progress, changes have been saved. If you don't have admin access, it might not allow you to do that. So again, that's something that we are going to be able to deal with for you. What's up, fellow Florida man? Yes. Well, I'm technically a Hoosier now. We're back here in Indiana, so yeah, we're hanging out in southern Indiana, so it's pretty nice. It's cold. It's really cold today. It's actually as cold outside as it is in my refrigerator. It's crazy. So then I'm going to... Now, by default, these are all open, so these will all be open. I might see if we can change that to be default to where they're closed, but we kind of feel like default open is the best. feel like that is the best option for now. For now, I mean, we may change that. So then I want to go to preview. Now, as I'm previewing this, I'll see that the $75 bundle is my featured tier. It's the number one there. The $10 physical is number two. The $40 add-on for the hollow foil covers is number three. Then we throw in the digital there. Then we have a chibi set. Then we have the metal print. And then we have last but and also least, if you want to support us with a coffee, you can. So that's how we're going to have that one. So that one is now saved and that is ready to go. And so that is how the sort order works. Again, you may find that your sort order has gone a little wonky, and so you're going to want to address that, okay? Because it's a brand new feature. As soon as we turned it on, kind of a as it did it, the algorithm thing didn't work exactly as we expected, but it worked. So we are going to have to, just work on those things. But again, that's a brand new feature. Now, moving forward with every campaign, you're going to be able to do that and set your sort order from the very beginning. The other thing that we're doing that, like I said, we're working on is we're turning that section off. Because right now, if a reward has been claimed, you cannot edit it. But we want that sort order button to be an exemption. And so we have to somehow leave it where it's at, but pull it outside of the code that blocks it from editing, or find a way. So we're working on that. So Ryan, our site tech, is working on that. So we will get there and get a solution, hopefully soon. But we will be able to work with you through all that stuff very over the weekend and until we get that resolved. So I'm just going to go to administrative here real quick and show you just kind of what's going on here with the site. We've been able to capture $313,234.29 through the site. We have been up since the second week of March, so that's doing really well. Right now, the stock capture that we're looking for from that was only $67,433. So we've been able to raise quite a bit of money through there. Right now, current fundraising that is happening right now is we've raised right now with the live campaigns $150,000. That is a lot of money, almost $151,000. That is a lot of money, and we're just so happy that things are growing the way they are. We've had 58 capture complete campaigns. So if your campaign is ended, I'm also going to have to put new documentation up soon on that. We're changing our process on how we do that. Like, it was just cancel your campaign, but we're realizing when we cancel a campaign, it gives it a 404 and takes it off the list, and we don't want that. We want to show it completed. And so we're working on a different way to do that, and so there's going to be a new process for users to do that, and we will be putting that out in the email this afternoon as well. So right now we have several campaigns that are being edited, and then some that have been reviewed currently, and I have a couple that I'm going to have to review today. So yeah, this is where we go. We check this. The admins check this every day, and so this is what we look at. This is what lets us know that we are kind of on top of things. But that is what we're currently working with, and we will be doing some additional things to the site look and feel. So we have someone that is being onboarded that will be doing our CSV editing very soon. Like, we've kind of been working to gain them back into access, and it's been kind of a process so far. Everything's a process when you're working tech. So pretty exciting things. So we're very happy to be doing this, and to think that Fund My Comic was just a little spark of an idea and something that kind of fell into our laps, and we just started doing it, and here we are, going strong and loving every minute of it. So thank you again, guys and gals, for supporting the site, being a part of what we're doing here. It's been amazing so far. I can't wait to see where we're at. a year from now, I wonder what it's going to be like next November, when we are, hopefully we've grown even more. We have a huge number of users and transactions that have come to the site. Very exciting stuff. Very, very exciting stuff. Well, guys, I hope that everyone out there has a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope everyone finds something to be thankful for. Even in the rain, there's still a good friend of mine, one of our, kind of like a mom. It was like a mom to me. Was our office manager at the church that we served at before we moved here. Is that you always got to find the strawberry. She goes, always look for the strawberry. And I remember I was having a really bad day one day, and it was not going well. I had a really rough conversation with someone on the phone, and I was hot and uncomfortable, and it was starting to get to me a little bit. I was starting to get a little frustrated. And I look down and I see a strawberry under this bench on the sidewalk, and I laughed, I chuckled, and so it reminded me that there's always a strawberry. There's always something to be thankful for. There's always something good in even in the negative. So try to be thankful. Find that good. Enjoy family. Enjoy the family you've got. Enjoy the found family that you have. I know when we first moved from Indiana to Jacksonville, tomorrow we're going to have 11 of us, a big family meal tomorrow. But when we first moved to Jacksonville, we didn't have any family with us. It was just the four of us. And that first Thanksgiving, I remember when church members invited us to their big family meal, and it was the family found and not necessarily the family built in a way. So we can also enjoy that. So hopefully you can find that family, and you found that family, and you can have a fantastic day tomorrow. Thank you again for joining me today and watching this in replay. If people have questions, please try to help spread the word that we've made these new updates. Again, this afternoon we'll have an email that's going to be hitting out probably closer to this evening. We use some AI algorithms to determine when the best time for us to send out our emails are. And so it's usually around 4 or 5 o'clock that we have those hit your inboxes. So be looking for a big Fund My Comic update today, guys. So good news, good things. Have a great day. God bless you, and happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to play out. Let me see. Let's play out the commercial for Critical Blast, one of our partners. So we're very thankful that we've run across RJ, and he's been able to fulfill a lot of books, and he's going to be fulfilling a lot more, I think, here in the near future. Check this out.